We have a major update. The Knicks continue to show interest in two main free agents. One player the Knicks are still interested in is veteran point guard Malcolm Brogdon. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that subscribe button and have notifications turned on so you don't miss any new content. And now, let's get started. The Knicks top free agent targets. The Knicks still have one final roster spot available to give a veteran player on a vet minimum contract. The Knicks have been linked to a number of different free agents during the offseason. But according to one NBA insider, New York is currently interested in two key free agents. Shout out to Newsweek and NBA insider Zach Lowe for giving us this following information. According to them, during a segment of the Zach Lowe show, Zach Lowe spoke about two potential targets for the Knicks to watch out for. According to him, he stated the following exactly. The Knicks only have 12 players on the team right now. They literally, by the law of the NBA, have to sign more players. I would keep my eye out on Landry Shamet. I would keep my eye out on Malcolm Brogdon, who both could be helpful. We don't see Ben Simmons listed here, do we? We don't see Russell Westbrook listed here, do we? We see two names that I have been saying for a while now, and also further confirms that New York is prioritizing signing a veteran guard. For weeks now, we have seen multiple reports come out. Multiple NBA insiders confirm that New York is looking for a veteran guard. Some of those reports indicated that the Knicks want that guard to have ball handling skills. And if that's the case, looking at the two players the Knicks are currently interested in, it sounds like Malcolm Brogdon would check all the boxes. He's a point guard. He can facilitate. He can score. He's aggressive. The only issue with Brogdon is his injury history. Unfortunately for him, when he suits up for any team, he doesn't play for that team for a long time before he gets injured again, and then he's on the sidelines. That's the risk of signing a player like Brogdon. But again, there's a risk and reward. What's the reward? When Jalen Brunson goes to the bench, you can trust Brogdon to come in and stabilize the offense, help facilitate, pass the ball, get others involved, and he's not going to be a liability, not on defense and not on offense. He can score with the best of them, and he's aggressive. Let's not forget, he would be coming off the bench, making the vet minimum, so that's already a steal, and he would be playing alongside Jordan Clarkson. Talk about a dynamic backcourt for your bench unit. We're not even talking about your starting unit yet. New York, if they make a move like that, will be building a monster roster for next season. A roster that could potentially go all the way to the NBA Finals. But there was another name listed there, and that was Landry Shamet. And there's one main reason for that. His three-point shooting and chemistry. When you look across the league right now, anybody would tell you one of the main things that wins championships is chemistry. And you can't buy it. You can't trade for it. You have to put in the time, put in the work to actually get that chemistry. Landry Shamet, he's already done that with most of this Knicks team. And doing it with a few new additions, that's not really going to be too difficult, especially when the new additions are going to be learning under a new head coach like Landry Shamet is going to be doing. But here's the thing. Having that chemistry, understanding where players want to be on the court, where their sweet spots are, where they like to catch the ball, that's very important. And you can't fake that. You have to play enough games with a player to understand that. And I would think at this point, many players on this Knicks team understand that about Shamet. That's why the Knicks are interested in adding Shamet back to this team. Not only because of the chemistry factor, but also because of the shooting. But we also have to acknowledge something. While Landry Shamet and Malcolm Brogdon are clearly two players the Knicks are interested in adding in free agency, we all know New York right now, as unfortunate as it is for me and many Knicks fans, New York is waiting on the free agency decision of Ben Simmons. And after he gives that decision, he makes his choice. He joins whatever team he's going to join for next season. That's going to dictate what many teams do next, including the Knicks. So if Ben Simmons chooses to join the Boston Celtics, which many reports indicate he's leaning more toward Boston anyways, if he goes in that direction, the Knicks will likely pivot their plans and look at either Landry Shamet or Malcolm Brogdon and target one of them in free agency. And between the two, if you're asking for my opinion, I would choose Malcolm Brogdon. I understand he has an injury history that we have to look at and we have to be concerned about. But think about this. Getting him as a backup point guard to Jalen Brunson, coming off the bench, already going to be playing limited minutes, so the injury concerns, they're limited even further. But not only that, we're getting him in free agency for the vet minimum. I cannot explain to you how much of a steal it is to get a player like Malcolm Brogdon off the bench, backing up Brunson for the vet minimum. If New York can pull off that move right now, if they can make that move right now, it will be one of the best moves the team has made in free agency. It will be a steal. It will be underrated. And it will make the Knicks one of the best teams coming out of the offseason. If they make a move like that, if they're at a letter B right now in terms of their grades for the offseason, if they sign Brogdon for the vet minimum, it will bump that letter grade up to an A+. That is how impactful, how good a move like that is if New York is able to pull it off. And who am I kidding? If they're able to pull it off. Who is the president of the New York Knicks right now? It's Leon Rose. And Leon Rose and this Knicks front office, they have a tendency of making moves nobody expected, taking care of moves and making sure they get done when seemingly it looks impossible. It doesn't look like it can happen. But when you tell that to Leon Rose, it just lights a fire under him. It motivates him. It pushes him to get these moves done even further, even faster. And I have to appreciate Leon for that. This Knicks front office, no matter what you want to say about them, every time they make a move, they don't make a move just because they want to or they feel like they have to. When they make a move, it's to benefit New York. It's to help us now and in the future. Now, that doesn't mean I agree with every move, every decision that Leon Rose makes. I oftentimes do agree, but sometimes I don't. Like going after Ben Simmons. I don't agree with that move. I wish the Knicks wouldn't make that move, but clearly they are. Clearly they're interested, and clearly they are waiting for Ben Simmons to make his decision. So that way the Knicks can make their next move, whatever that move is going to be, whoever that player is going to be. But thanks to Zach Lowe, we now know two main targets the Knicks are looking at and are still interested in right now. And that's Landry Shamet and Malcolm Brogdon. Now, for those of you who really want Russell Westbrook on this team, I have the unfortunate news to tell you that it's likely right now he is going to sign with the Sacramento Kings. The last report that I remember reading about this situation was that the Kings were trying to clear out roster space in order to bring Westbrook in. And the only reason you're doing that is because it's likely a sure thing. So unfortunately, you're going to have to take Russell Westbrook's name off of the Knicks list of potential free agents they're going to go after. As of right now, it seems like that list is made up of Ben Simmons, Landry Shamet, and Malcolm Brogdon. And out of all of those options, I would want New York to target Malcolm Brogdon. He checks all the boxes, and off the bench, that injury risk, those injury concerns, they get even more limited. And on the vet minimum, There is no bigger steal the Knicks can make in free agency right now. But what about you guys? What do you think about New York still being interested in Landry Shamet and Malcolm Brogdon? And between the two, who would you like the Knicks to add to this roster? Let me know in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.